When my husband died, a part of me went with him. We'd been married for over 40 years. He was my best friend, the love of my life, and the only person I could rely on no matter what. After the funeral, I was left in a quiet, empty house that used to be filled with laughter, Sunday dinners, and warm memories. The silence became unbearable. A few weeks later, my son came to visit with his wife. At first, it seemed like he was just worried about me being alone. He suggested I sell the house, said it was too big for me to maintain on my own. He and his wife were house hunting at the time, and proposed that if I sold my home, we could pool our money together and buy a bigger place. One where I could have my own space, but also be close to them. He said they wanted to take care of me as I got older, that it would be easier this way. Also, I could be around my grandkids all the time. It sounded like a win-win. I was hesitant, but I missed being around family. I missed daily conversation, noise, even the chaos. So I agreed. We sold my house and used my share, a significant portion, to buy a much larger home with a finished basement. It had a separate bedroom, bathroom, and small kitchenette area for me. I wanted to believe we'd become a close-knit family. I never imagined how quickly things would sour. At first, things were cordial. My daughter-in-law, let's call her Marissa, was polite but distant. She's from the Philippines, and her parents and siblings still live there. She worked part-time and mostly stayed home with the kids. I tried to respect her space, offered to help with cooking, and helped out with the grandchildren when asked. But it didn't take long before helping out turned into expectations. Marissa started assuming I'd do the laundry. Not just mine, hers, my son's, and the kids. She would pile it all in baskets and leave it by my door. She never asked, just expected. Then came the ironing, then vacuuming, then meal prep. I'd make a nice dinner one evening, and suddenly it became my job to cook every night. If I ever sat down in the living room to relax, she'd make comments like, "Oh, must be nice to have all this free time." She started treating me less like family, and more like a live-in maid who owed her for sharing the house. My son stayed mostly silent. He works long hours and often wasn't around for the smaller things. But I could see the pattern forming. And it was only getting worse. I started saying no. When she asked me to quickly fold 3 baskets of laundry, I said I had other things to do. When she left the kids with me without notice, I reminded her I wasn't a full-time nanny.